Hey y'all, what's up today? This is Saturday, October the 12th. had been sick for about a week with a real bad sore throat and a really bad cough. I've done gave it to my husband, so hopefully his won't last as long as mine, but normally it lasts longer because of his poor health. But I guess his immune system's not as good as mine. I don't normally stay sick that long, but I really need to disinfect this house a little better. I have been spraying Lysol every day on the bed and on the couch just to try to be safe, but it didn't work because he got sick anyway. As you can see, I'm not even ready for the day yet, but we're gonna have a relaxing, cozy Saturday Halloween clean and decorate with me today. And I'm gonna at least try to get my kitchen, my dining room, the living room, and the front entry cleaned up and finish, or start, should I say, getting my Halloween decorations up. I want to finish today. I only have about, I think it's 2.5 weeks to leave them up, and then it's time to take them back down again. But I had already planned to do this earlier, and then I got sick, and I ended up working every day that I was sick. So between that, I was just kind of sleeping late and trying to feel better, but I feel pretty good today. So let's get this stuff done. Okay, there's quite a bit to do in this kitchen since I was sick for about a week. The dishes weren't as bad as you would think, though. This is all we have right here. So I'm going to start on these dishes, and then we'll see what else there is to do in here. Plenty of trash to take out. The can is full, and then there's some extras that I need to grab and take out to the can too. I always spray down the can with some disinfectant like Lysol. I'm just using this 7th generation right now. And then I'm going to put a new bag in there, and then I'm going to use some Clorox wipes and clean up the outside part of the garbage can just to get the germs and everything off. And then back to the dishes. I guess y'all can tell I don't like standing in one spot and doing the exact same thing for very long. So I'll kind of jump back and forth between doing the dishes, and then I'll go do something else and come back and do some more dishes. And then I'm just going to clean out this refrigerator. It wasn't too bad. It just had a few leftovers in here. And then some of those apple nachos that was left over from my birthday dinner. So it wasn't bad at all to clean out the fridge this day. Okay, and on this round I finished up the dishes, and I'm just going to start spraying out the sink, and I'm going to get some disinfectant out of the cabinet to spray into the sink just to let it soak for a little while I do something else. I'm using the Method Bamboo Scent Anti-Bac, and then I've also got this Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cleanser. But first, we're going to let the disinfectant set for a little while. And while that's setting so it can do its work, I'm going to go ahead and clean off this counter. And then I'm going to use my Mrs. Meyer's Acorn Spice multi-purpose spray and clean this counter up really good, and then get everything put back like it goes. All right, now it's time to go ahead and put some of this baking soda cream cleanser in the sink. And then I'm pulling out my Scrub Daddy, and I'm going to just scrub the heck out of this sink because it needs it really bad. And now it's time to get out my Method degreaser so I can clean up my stove. And it was quite a bit more dirty than I thought it was. It was dirtier than it looked, especially up on the backside where the knobs are, and then on the top, because I haven't cleaned that part in a while. And once I got started on it, the more I cleaned, the dirtier it looked. So I had to just keep going with it until I got it as clean as I wanted it. And then I think the last thing I had to clean in this kitchen was the counter on the other side where my coffee and everything goes. And I just took everything off, wiped it down really good with some of that acorn spice, and put everything back the way it goes. And that way we could get started with the decorating. Okay, and now I'm bringing some Halloween stuff into the kitchen so that I can just kind of play around and see what I might want to put and where I want to put it until I get everything like I like it. Okay, y'all, I'm just going to show y'all what I did for my Halloween in the kitchen. I just finished cleaning this kitchen. It took me a little while because some of it was just messy that needed more scrubbing, and some of it was just messy from me being sick last week and not doing much, but it's done now. So everything that I use, by the way, is stuff that I already had. That's what I'm working with this year, except for Christmas. I know y'all probably heard me say that every season, but so I just used everything, everything that's in here is stuff that I already had. And I've got this old pot holder, and I feel like that came from Kmart, which makes it probably at least 23, 24 years old. And then I've got this coffee cup that I use every year for Halloween. And that came from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to guess that to be between 18 and 20 years old. Yes, I get my money's worth, y'all. Over here, beside my little coffee area, I just hung this Spooky Greetings sign up. And I put a gray leaf, a black leaf, and a black and white pumpkin beside the, I guess it's cream colored, orange, and black bottle brush tree. And I went ahead and stuck my little jar with my fall mix in there. It's got the candy corns and the pumpkins. I think that's still appropriate for Halloween. And I've got my Eat, Drink, and Be Scary sign on this side. And these, I want to say my friend April gave me these. I think she did. My memory's gone, y'all. But I'm pretty sure she did. And they're actually salt and pepper shakers. But they're so cool. And then I've got this hand towel right here. And this one up here. And I went ahead and put these pot holders over here. And that's it, y'all. That's all I'm doing in the kitchen area this year. And before I went to work, I wanted to go ahead and wipe down this fireplace mantle, just in case Tony felt like going ahead and adding his masks there. Hey y'all, well, guess what? If y'all watch my channel regularly, you already know. I didn't get as much done this weekend as I wanted to. I finished the kitchen Saturday, and then Sunday I didn't get to do anything. And this is Monday and I'm off, so guess what? We're gonna finish it today. I'm going to do the dining room. I've already got pretty much the exact idea of what I want to do in the dining room. I've just got to clean some stuff up. Tony's already done the fireplace mantle, what he wanted to do with that. So I'll show y'all that when I do the living room. And I've got a few spaces I want to clean up in the living room and the front entry. And we'll get a little bit of Halloween stuff up in those areas too. And then that's going to be about it for this year. Hopefully next year I can get a few new items and I'll have more to put out, something different than the same old, same old. But I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this video. All right, now this dining room area wasn't hard to clean at all. All the stuff that's on this table here was mostly Halloween stuff that I had brought into the kitchen because I knew most of what I wanted to use in the dining room area. And then when I got done with the kitchen table, that microwave stand just had my birthday cards set up on it, and those 2 baskets was toys that I had brought in here for the kids to play with when they came over last time, so those needed to be put away. And then just wipe everything down and we're ready to decorate. I know, I should have wiped the shelf down first because it was above everything else, but I didn't even think about that shelf until I was done wiping the rest of the stuff down. And then I was like, oh man, I totally forgot about that shelf. All right, now on to my main plan that I had for this room. I really wanted to hang these witch ghosts up here, so I'm getting started with that first. didn't take too awfully long. I just wiped down some stuff and decorated a little. So I want to show you, my main idea for this room was the witch ghosts hanging above the table because I thought the kids would like that a lot. I had these hanging out on the front porch last year. They came from Dollar Tree. And then on the table, I don't know what you call this. If anybody knows what you call it, let me know. But to me, it almost looks like I don't know. It's a netted piece of fabric. That's all I know. But I thought it looked pretty cool for like the kitchen table because it was really about the perfect size with me having it broke down for 2 people like this. And then I just decided to put the candle, a few pumpkins, and this bottle brush tree here. And then over here, I tied in the witch thing with this Welcome Halloween witch on a moon sign. And then I got the pick your poison. And it also says something about a witch on there. Witch's brew, spider venom, and poison. And then I've got my witch wine glasses. You call me wicked like it's a bad thing. And the 1 bottle of wine and a black pumpkin. Over here, I just left my Snoopy calendar because that's where it always sits. And I thought this black wrap looked pretty creepy with the orange pumpkin and the black pumpkin. And then up here, I just put an orange and black pumpkin and then another separate orange pumpkin and black pumpkin. And then this little old hand towel that I've had for a lot of years because the orange and the black I thought looked good in the space with everything else. And then up at the top, I just put a couple of pillows. Something wicked this way comes. And I think I put this up here last year because, believe it or not, Mila was the one wanting to play with the little, I don't know what you call them. My mind went blank. Those little ball things that hang off of the end. So I ended up having to put it up. So I didn't want to chance it this year. So I put both pillows on top with the black cat, and then I just stuck the candy corn pumpkins inside green vases that came from Dollar Tree. And then I just put a couple of candles on the ends. Just left it at the fall candles because I only really have the 2 Halloween candles. And that's what that looks like. Katie gave me the pillows, and we've had that black cat for, I don't even know, 20 or 25 years. So that's kind of how the whole space looks together with everything. I thought it turned out really cute.
Alright, and y'all know I've talked before about how dusty this house gets, and especially now that we have these 3 dogs. They run around in the backyard and play so much, they keep so much dust stirred up that it only takes a couple of weeks for it to look this bad. I really need to be dusting at least once a week in this living room. And now I'm about to start decorating in here. I'm just going to work on one section at a time and clean and decorate each one as I go. And moving on to the front entryway, all I'm going to decorate in here is this shelf.
I don't think we had this broom the way I wanted it when I showed the videos before, and Tony helped me fix it to where it would hang on the wall the way I wanted it. So I just wanted to give y'all a look at that, the witch's broom. All right, y'all, I am done with this Halloween clean and decorate with me video, and I just want to show you what I did to the front entry hallway and the living room. And it wasn't as much as last year, but we've only got a little over 2 weeks left till Halloween. So I didn't go all out, but I did do some decorating so that we have, you know, some festive Halloween stuff throughout the house. But I wanted to let you know that if I were to put all of Tony's Skullhead and Grim Reaper collection out, it would be totally decked out and spooky for Halloween. But I don't even mess with all that stuff right now. I'm sure he'll want to do it one day, but this was just a rushed, kind of late decorating video because, like I said, I had got sick, so I didn't get to decorate when I wanted to, but I think it turned out pretty cool. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, so when we come into the front door, all I did in this front entry was I put this thing that Tony made last year, his craft, and these tea lights do light up, but I just don't feel like taking them out individually and turning them on right now. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram or something, but so that's what that looks like. And I went ahead and stuck these 2 skull candles too, because I thought that went with it really well. Forgot about this snake. I was actually going to see if I could do something with it on this table, so give me a minute. All right, there we go. Just a little rubber snake. Tony might think of a better way to make it look even better because he's good at that kind of thing. But for now, I just did this. All right, moving on into the living room. I think this is going to be the star of the show in the living room. This is all of Tony's old movie, I guess you'd call it movie masks. He's got Ghostface and Michael Myers, Jason, and he's got the Freddy hand, and then some other little stuff up here. This one, I'm sure y'all saw in that video where he scared the heck out of me the other day. And then this is a creepy little baby doll head, and you can actually plug it in and put a light inside it, which we do sometimes, but we don't have a plug near the fireplace, so I don't think we'll do that. There's the Freddy hand and the Jason mask. And then he's got this Jason figurine. I think that's from his favorite Friday the 13th movie. And there's another, what do you call it, Ghostface from Scream. And then Michael Myers. And the other Ghostface. And he had Deadpool up here, but Deadpool's not even scary. So I was like, why don't we put your Grim Reaper up there? That is so cool. I like it. I like that there. So that's what that looks like. Oh, and then he's also got his zombie hand reaching out of the wall right here to grab somebody. Ah! And then I just set up this shelf here with the skulls and the ghost face thing there. The Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call it. And then some tombstones and some more skulls. These skulls. This one, which is actually like a strobe light if we decide to plug it up. And this one actually has steam. You hook it up somehow and put water in there, and it has steam coming out the eyes and the nose. It's pretty cool. I don't know if we'll get around to that this year though. And then over here, all I did was put these, I didn't dust this shelf either, aliens on this shelf. I went ahead and put my mask on this side just to have something fun and pink. And then I just moved these 2 pumpkins here. And I put Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, and the Wolfman right here. Those are probably 25-ish years old, maybe a little less, because I'm pretty sure we got those at Kmart. And you can see they're still in the wrapper. I've never burned them or opened them or anything. And then on my little side table here, I've got a candle and a few pumpkins and a couple of leaves. And on this shelf up here, I just put these candle holders with the eyes on each end. I put the skull head shot glasses. They're just plastic ones. And then I went ahead and just stuck that fall candle up there with the black pumpkin on top. And that's what that looks like. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm gonna leave you with this right here. Hope y'all have a good one. I'm still tweaking a little bit of stuff, y'all. I added this chain. What do y'all think?